They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, this is me and my warrior. Guaranteed to be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, and glory. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank. A few moments ago, this...
Sorry, hold on, give me a second. Alright, you guys go.
The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
I can't believe that.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. McCaffrey. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. Now Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Fucking amazing.
Throwing, Prescott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Prescott now. That's complete to Cobb. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, God, this man is really
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Carolina. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long for Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Bruce Irvin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I got it. Check 31. 20.
From the 35 on second down, Newton, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Robert Quinn. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Throwing on third down, Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing is Newton.
Give me my touchdown.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Just kidding. Where you are, probably a nice guy.
How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of the half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1.
There's no way he's going to do this again.
And he's loose again. 20.
How bad am I? Kick returns. Oh my God. Okay.
Touchdown, Carolina. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
Again, Elbert partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
God damn, bro.
He's taken down.
How good is this team?
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
God damn, I suck.
Second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
He's got the connection to Cooper. So they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him.
Oh, God, it's not a first down. Okay, we're going to do this.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Okay, hold up. Oh, okay, to the first down.
First to their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete.
Skirt.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Do this.
Prescott now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Prescott to throw it. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. But second down instead. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To the air again, Prescott.
Oh, you idiot. It happened last play.
Caught
Go
by
for it again.
Cobb. 22 yards there, a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Let's do this.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Why did I throw it up? Why did I?
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
You didn't catch it.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten.
8 seconds.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for
Go
third
for it
down.
or not. Go for it.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Prescott yet again.
Ooh, he's nasty with it.
It's
Let's go.
Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
He goes sicko mode on kick
Amari
returns.
Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have once again
This is a
taken the
fucking
lead.
game. This is what I always want in Madden.
Format,
But I
the
can
extra
fucking
point.
it.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up end. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk?
It's so fucking close to picking this shit, bro.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Just go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the 50, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
Gun.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere.
The white boy ain't nothing. He's a little white, little scrawny little
He
bitch.
lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball because keeping it on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to bury it up.
God,
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He finds an opening past the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
when you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2.
If he brings this shit, okay.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's McCaffrey. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. To throw on 3rd down. Newton, quick slant, caught by Moore. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey.
Let's go, baby.
He went backwards.
Let's go, D.
He did.
Let's go, D.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
It's okay.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Where is my Bubba?
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
I'll get you, bro.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Dontari Poe in on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Splash.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Okay, very serious.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Mario Addison picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way close to the 35. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Damn.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and a yard. Newton gets the hook up to Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 57 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What was that, Thomas?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Good game,
solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Never seen Zeke drop a ball like that. Never seen Zeke drop a ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Ross Cockrell, there to knock that one away.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Now a run with McCaffrey. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Well, Prescott here to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Prescott now. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Forbath, the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On 1st and 10, Newton escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton, he's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last throw here for Newton. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it.